Here we have the Pointe Perfect Foot Stretcher. This is a great tool to improve mobility in the foot and ankle and to get a little bit more range of motion when you're pointing your foot. So a couple things to keep in mind with this is safety. We want to make sure we're doing a really good warm-up before we're using something like this so that we're not going into it with cold feet or not a lot of blood flow to that area, because we don't want to cause an injury. And we also want to start pretty gentle, especially if this is your first time using something like this. We don't want to overdo it and overstretch the foot ligaments or anything like that. So we want to start really gentle when we begin. So next we're going to start with that warm-up. I always recommend using an exercise band so that we're getting some good blood flow to those muscles around the foot and ankle and into the lower leg. So we're going to extend one leg out to start with, putting some resistance through the foot and ankle and going into some pointing and flexing, making sure we're really articulating through the foot and keeping those toes nice and long, especially at our end range of motion, so that we're using really good alignment, so that when we get into the stretcher, we're also enhancing our alignment with that as well. Making sure we're going through a couple good repetitions so that we actually start to feel that our body is warming up with this. You might need a little bit lighter or heavier band depending on your level for getting that really good warm up. So after we warm up, we're going to then now use the foot stretcher. So I'm going to have Ariana demonstrate how to put this on. So you're going to slip your foot inside. And the positioning is really important here so that we aren't causing an injury or, like I said before, causing any sort of strain on our ligaments, that we're doing this nice and safely. So you're going to tuck your foot inside. We want to make sure the toes are nice and spread out, that they're not crunched under or crunched together inside as well. And then we're going to extend that leg out until you feel a gentle stretch along the top of your foot. It should not be super intense, it should not be painful, and it shouldn't feel like you can't hold it for up to a couple minutes. We are going to start though anywhere from 10 to 30 seconds at the beginning, just getting that nice gentle stretch. As it starts to feel more comfortable over time, you can go up to a minute or 2 minutes. A couple modifications we can do with this positioning is adding some blocks around the heel area. This can help if you have a smaller foot or a bigger foot, or if we also have different range of motion to work with and work on, we can use the different blocks here. Here we have a couple different thicknesses we can try. So this is going to go right in the heel area, and then you're going to apply the foot stretcher. So with this one, you can sometimes feel it in a little bit different area of your foot, or it can even be a little bit more of an intense stretch. Again, making sure that it's not painful, that we're not overstretching or spending too much time in this position as well, just for safety. And then another thing we can add is the strap around the ankle area, sliding this under. If you feel like you need a little bit extra there to keep the foot and ankle supported, you can add that as well.